Okay, welcome to Comfort Havoc number 2. I'm your host, Echo Fan Grey Wolf. This is a somewhat update video. There was 688 of you. There was currently 686 of you, which the video before this, I specifically said thank you. Now, I'm going to address this. You guys aren't going to like it, and I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to lose more people. I get up on this app and I give you 99.9. And I've always said that if I ever give you the whole 1,000, then I probably wouldn't have anybody on this thing. But in giving you the whole 1,000, you at least know that I'm giving you the truth. All right? And the thing about the truth is that a lot of people want the truth until they hear it, or they like the truth until it acknowledges the fact that it's going to hurt their feelings and it affects them bad. I'm no different. But at least if you give me the truth, I get that fucking shit out the way. It's going to take a little bit of time for me to get over it. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt like fucking hell. But I'm going to be able to embrace that, adapt to it, and get the fuck over it, and carry on. So I lost 2 people. There was 888 of you. There is currently 886 of you. I am more than likely going to lose a few more people before this thing is over with, and that's fine and dandy. The door's always open. You need to understand that. If you don't understand it, you probably haven't been listening from the jump. I personally will never support Felon 47. And if you do, I will question your moral compass. You may not like the fact that I said that. Doesn't change the fact that I'm not wrong. Y'all know this man is on the Epstein's list, and you want to support it. Okay, fine. And to you, and respectfully, I would say there's videos of this man telling a young girl that he's going to be dating her in front of her parents in 10 years, laughing it off. The 14-year-olds to the 17-year-olds to the 19-year-olds in the Miss Teen beauty pageant that he owned. Howard Stern, he went on there and talked about it. He said sexual things about his daughter. And yet I'm the guy with the problem, apparently, for people to just up and leave because this is some bullshit. Epstein and him, they had a relation. There's alleged cases of him sexually assaulting girls as young as 13. There's alleged cases of him being connected to someone blowing the head off of a girl as young as 13. And you guys want to leave a little itty bitty mixed guy on YouTube because he doesn't want to support a child rapist or a racist. I get it. Which is why I will always be allowed to question your moral compass because I'm not supporting that shit. He wanted to see 5 people who looked like me dead when I was 15 or 16, whenever the hell 1988 was, the Central Park 5, 89. Then turned around a few years later and went after Native Americans because they were Afro-Indigenous and they were part of the Pequot tribe and their casinos was kicking his casino's ass. And other casinos in other parts of the United States was kicking his casino's ass. The man is clearly a racist. You might not be a racist, but if you're supporting him, you're supporting racism whether you are a racist or not. You just choose to turn the blind eye to your own discretions, which also gives me the right to question your moral compass. Now, yeah, 688 of you here. And now with 686 of you here, which means 2 people got pissed off with the last video I made of why people are leaving me. That's it. The only people who should ever have a problem with my social media in general should be the following. People who support Felon 47, which is a little bit more important than fucking pretendians. Alright? Because truth be told, you being a pretendian online, the only person you're really hurting is yourself. Because if you do that shit offline, there's these things called handcuffs. And the federal government's going to put your ass in them, especially if you're selling these things. But you're not federally recognized or you're not by blood a native, you're going to prison. Because that's a federal crime. Now, if you have the word inspired, you have a loophole that you can jump through. This thing doesn't have a tag, so I don't know if it's inspired. I also don't remember when or how or who I bought the shit from. It's just never really been opened except for on this page at least once. But I also think that If you are actually honest, you probably won't need a dream catcher unless someone cast a spell on you and started doing some kind of insane, crazy shit. Anyway, if you're going to support Felon 47, everything I say is going to hurt your feelings. If you are pretending, everything I say is going to hurt your feelings. And that being said, the door is always open, but I will question your moral compass for your support of a child molester, a rapist, and a racist. Now, you may not assume that he's any of that, and that's your God-given right to assume that he's none of that. The videos speak for themselves. The hatred for the Central Park Five, E. Jean Carroll and him penetrating her without her permission with his fingers, the Bully Bush tape. If you're rich, you can grab them by the pussy and they'll let you do it because I'm rich. I walked in on these 14, 17 to 19-year-old girls to inspect it because I own it, so I can inspect it. And to everyone who supports him that has a daughter between 14 and 19, I dare you, leave this man in the room with your daughters. Spite now, though, because he's got diapers and shit, but I dare you. No, I fucking triple dog dare you. Take that challenge. Put little cameras in their earrings or tape recorders or whatever nanotechnology that you can afford, and leave this fucking sick bastard in the room with your 14-year-old daughter. See what you get. See if she comes out normal or see if she comes out traumatized. But if you're supporting that kind of shit and you're not willing to go back and do the research on 1992 with the little girl on the escalator, 1989 with the Central Park Five, and then the whole Standing Rock thing and all the other shit, and I'm not talking about like you stupid black people who are, oh, he was on Soul Train. How much difference is him doing this on Soul Train, looking like shit, to him doing this? What? MCA, the man can't dance his way out of a wet paper bag, and I can't dance anymore because breakdancing went out of style for me a long time ago, and I'm 52. So, it's not an excuse when it's a fact. Anyway, I'll be back with video 3, but I gotta go get kids off the bus. So, you have to ask yourself now, why am I supporting this monster? He's a rapist, he's a racist, and more importantly, he likes to inspect 14-year-old kids, girls, who are just starting to grow their breast. Sit your daughters in there from 12 to 19. See what happens. Tiger Woods, you better be careful. You know, if your daughter's around him and she's about to be 18, may God have mercy on your soul, fella.